Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so now you are able to see notification.
Yes, it started recording.
Yeah, so good afternoon, Priyanka. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. And tell me about you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also fantastic, doing well. And morning, like till every morning for myself, like every morning is very productive. And this productive morning, every time I should use versatile things like learning, listening, writing, reading, this kind of things. Every time I prefer to doing this kind of activity early in the morning, like after completing all household work.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's
So we are doing meeting first time. So may I know about yourself for my
yeah,
viewers?
sure. Yes. So my name is Priyanka. I'm born and raised in Mumbai, and I'm an IT graduate. So I have 4 years of experience in IT sector as a software developer. But after marriage, after becoming mother, I have left my job. So I'm completely homemaker. I have 2 kids, and I'm living in a nuclear family. So currently, I'm in Pune, talking to you from belong to Maharashtra. Yes. So that is a short story about me.
Okay, that's good about to know about you. Like, it's really, I can say, that day will be like, whenever you quit your job because of some of responsibility of family, I can understand very well because earlier I would like to say, like, by profession, I was a teacher, but I quit my job because of my family responsibility, especially my children, they are too young. So I can understand very well. Yeah, so let's introduce myself as well. So as you know, my
Yes.
name is Neha and I'm connecting with UP, city of Greater Noida, and I'm married and blessed to two kids and as well as homemaker also. And about my qualification, I have done graduation in BSc Botany honors, and my hobbies is doing exercise and yoga and connecting with the people, and these are the few activity which I love to do every day. And by doing this kind of activity, I try to make my life better every day. And apart from running my YouTube channel that is based on a spoken English, yeah, this is all about me.
Oh, good to hear that. Yes. So you use time for exercises also.
Yeah, I try to maintain that, that is also very significant for our life, and everything is very important. Not I'm learning this language, but I will not give that much of time for my health as well. Then how it is possible to do any kind of activity more? So that is more required, what I am thinking.
Yeah, right. I used to do exercises. I'm still doing like whenever I get bored of talking with the people in English. So I do exercise like yoga, meditation. But before this, I was consistently doing since long. It's been 2 years. I'm following the yoga, meditation. But nowadays, somewhere I'm compromising with my health and exercises. Yeah, because of the this language.
As you told, your mothers of two, you have two children as well, right?
Yeah,
But you
right.
not look like that. You are you have two kids. So, you are looking too young.
Oh, thank you. Yes, but I'm blessed with both daughter and son, and my eldest, she is in fourth grade, and the younger one, he's in first.
Okay, like me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you had, as you mentioned that you have experience in IT sector as well. Then must be you have a command, tremendous command of this language as well. Then why you started learning this language? Because you have done
No,
already.
not exactly not. You can see, I'm not like I'm very struggling to speak in English. And when I was working there, I struggle a lot. Like I had gone through the lot of embarrassing moments, and it has affected many times on my promotion as well. So at that time, I was not mature enough to understand the importance of this language. But now I have a time and. I decided like I want to be perfect in this language because I have 2 kids. So I want to make a environment for them, for my childrens at home. So I'm trying for them and me as well to develop my personality. Yes.
Mm, yeah, because it's very required nowadays. Like it's not, I can't say like no, it's learning is required for earning this money. It's totally wrong. But this language is, if you learn this language, if you will get command of this language, then it's language get you different kinds of confidence. Like so,
Yeah.
this is important is my point of view.
Hmm. So whenever I go to their school to attend PTMs, I'm trying to speak with the teacher, and whenever I speaks with them, it builds like I feel very confident, and my childrens they are also feeling very proud on me. So
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
very happy after that.
Some children they could not able to tell like this, mama, why you are not speaking in front of my teacher. But somewhere they thinking like that, why my parents are especially why my mother is not able to talk in this language sometimes. So it's happened not
Right.
like your children. I think so every children are facing who is living in like a metropolitan city, right? So this thing happened with me
Mhm.
as well. Nowadays it's everything is okay, like everything is going to according to my convenience.
Yeah, right, right. Okay.
So tell me what you are doing these days for level up your English.
Yeah, I started with the listening and still I am continuing my listening practice. I listen a lot every day. Like, I stick to one video throughout a day, listen it twice, thrice, many times until and unless it doesn't get registered into my mind, all the words, the content of that video. So I focus on only one video for a day. And apart along with that, I do speaking practice like 1.5 hour. I do continuously speaks, connect with the people, and I like reading as well. So I read the fictions books. So nowadays I'm reading the Bhagat's novel.
Which kind of
Mhm.
like personal book would you like to read mostly?
Yeah, right. So reading, listening, and speaking, and yeah, 3 days back I started with the writing as well. So I like it. Yeah, I started it, and like whatever happening around me, my day-to-day activities, not extraordinary things I'm writing, just simply what is happening around me, I am writing
And
it.
I like to tell one thing, like whatever like you can't say like that whatever you are going to surrounding by your like then you can write that things. No, I think so. You should pick any one word or any one vocabulary which you like. Would you like to most, and that sounds look different, like something different. So that thing also nowadays I'm doing. I every day I would like to pick one vocabulary, and that thing like I try to write on that the word, and I try to
Yes.
express more and more. And so it's really helpful for me as well, because earlier days I as a person like I could not able to write like more than 2 3 lines, but nowadays I feel very
Mhm.
very much comfortable in writing any kind of things. So this trick is like helpful for me a lot.
Yeah, right, right. I'm opposite of you. Like I like writing. Whenever I get a pen and paper, I don't feel any struggle for writing. I don't get stuck. But whenever I try to speak, most of the time I'm not able to speak very fluent. I'm getting I fumble a lot. Yeah, in terms of speaking.
Your mind is thinking like that while speaking we are fumble and somewhere we are stucking. But I want to ask one question. One question: if you get chance to talk like in a public place, so some person has noticed to you while talking with you, you are talking like you are fumbling and you are stuck in between. Somebody has noticed to you.
No, no, I'm a very introvert kind of person. So actually,
Yeah, it's a
yes, yes. I have a very fear.
see human tendency. They're like they're able to think like that. Someone is thinking like negativity about me. I'm not able to talk in front of them, but no one can think like that. Just it's like negativity going in our mind. That's the reason we are not able to talk like that, like person who is better than us, right? So earlier I was
Yeah.
also like that, but nowadays I remove those kind of like I can say I would say I overcome this kind of problem while talking. I never feel
Mhm.
like that what I am what I am going to deliver my thoughts in front of them. I'm right or wrong. Just whatever came in my mind, I every time I try to speak more and more in front of them.
Yeah, right, right. Yes, yes. And how many conversation do you do for a day? Like how much time you use for speaking?
Yes, I would say it's not a fix. I can say but I try to like every day, like 10 to 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Sometime I make conversation with a learner, and sometime I do write something, I read something. This kind of activity I do, and but mostly I also focus through the connecting with the people.
Yeah, right, right. Yes, yes. Actually, yeah. Whenever what is my personal experience? Whenever I get connect to a first person, at that in my first conversation, I don't feel confident. But when I do the second, third conversation, then I'm getting a lot of confidence, and I don't get stuck in my third conversation for a day.
Because you're first early in the morning, if you're going to connect with a first person, that your mouth you're not habitual to talk in English more and more. But once you talk with a first person, that time you feel habitual. I feel a little bit confident also. Now I have done
Yeah.
one session, that next and third and next and next session I feel much more comfortable. So that's why you are feeling like that.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
So,
reason.
ma'am told me like how long you have been learning this language because you are really sounding well, I must say.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm considered myself but I'm a person. I can say it's kind of hunger. Every time I'm thinking like that, how can I improve my fluency more and more? Yeah, I'm learning this language past 1 year, and in between, I never skip my practice. I would say I can forget my meal, but I can't forget my practice. So in this way I am learning this language, and somehow till night maybe I could not continue my I could not get chance to connect with people on video call, but I try to connect with people on audio call till 11 o'clock. I try to make my consistency like every day. So the thing is
Yeah, right.
that ultimately you should speak. It doesn't matter if you are going to connect with a video call or audio call. Maybe sometime it's came as a homemaker, I would say. Sometimes you get chance, sometimes you didn't get chance. Some of from children responsibility, because nowadays February and March month is March will come, and March month
Mhm.
my final exam will come. So for that reason sometime I feel like that children will come back from the school very early, like 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Okay.
At that time I didn't get I don't think so I will get that much of time. But I think like that
Mhm.
it's matter. Maybe I will get time for a video call, but I will do conversation on audio call.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's great. I started practicing on audio calls only when I decided to learn English. So for that, I have, installed one app, Joe Skill. So there I used to do the practice on audio calls. But later on, I got to know about the Skype, and I feel much better the video call conversation rather than having audio calls. Yes, but mostly we feel very comfortable on audio calls. Nobody is, watching us. We can sit anywhere, and there is no need to, do makeup and all. Yes, so we feel very comfortable.
But it's my point of view. I would say when I started my journey, that time I started only talking with on audio call, not sorry, video call, not audio call. But after
Okay.
later say I got a lots of a group, so many member has added me by mistake, and so in this way I nowadays I we can say through the social media I got lots of best friend, I would say, because of
Wow.
this language. So
Mhm.
nowadays I'm both mode, like video call and audio call. It's much pretty much better for me.
Yeah, and especially for homemakers, like we all the day will be at home and we gets very bored, after doing household chores, we have matlab, nothing to do. Like we will do books or read books and chit chat with our neighbors. But when we connect with someone and speaks in English, then we feel very great, like we are doing something, very productive, and it's a very great platform, I think, Skype, especially for homemakers.
I would say, here also we are doing chit chat, but here is a different kind of feeling. We are, as well as we are enhancing our communication skills, and as well as
Yeah,
we are increasing our confidence level as well, right? But when I was not learning this language, that time I was also, I can say I was a person like, every time I was spending, wasting my time watching serials, Saas Bahu serial like that. But nowadays,
yeah,
when I seriously, I'm telling you, I'm not indulging those kind of things. So it's like, think like that, because 1 minute and 1 second is very important for like me, because once your time will be passed, that time will never come. So each and every
yeah,
moment I'm not going to tell while learning this language, if you are going to do learning, and if you are going to develop any kind of skills, that could be better. And you can, once your children will be grown up, and that time they will busy with own work, and if you have this kind of skills, then any good thing you will open your, like knock the door, that time you'll be ready. Yes, I am ready, I can do each and everything, because I am capable to do those kind of things. So these are the
yeah.
perspective of, yeah.
Yes, yes. Actually, back then, in our days, like I'm a 90 born kid, and we didn't have the facilities like these social media to learn to enhance any skill. But nowadays, children and we also be blessed with the technology, and we can simply sit at home and connect with the people. We can master any skills by just, sitting at home.
Yeah, so these are the benefit which are like children are getting more to, they are connected to more technology, and they have a much more knowledge compared than us, right? And they will learn very
Yes.
fast, and no need to like tell like you have to learn, you have to click here and there. Then even who is 1 year kid, and they knows how to scroll and where is YouTube icon, and they will easily,
Yeah.
they knows each and everything. So that,
They
so
know, how to search. They know the microphone sign on YouTube. They just simply use the microphone and find out their cartoon videos there.
So later I was maybe one day this thing I shared with my children, and my children also they said to me, "Mama, if you got this kind of used to get this kind of opportunity in your time, school time, maybe you are also not this kind of responsibility, whatever you are." Sometimes I think like that. That yeah, she is telling right, because nowadays children are, they are not listening to parents. Every time they are trouble to their parents, because they are every time they
Mm.
are indulging themselves in social media and watching like some different kinds of cartoon and all. So but our time, but our time, we are not getting this kind of opportunity, you can say. Totally I
Mm.
in that time I was like indulging, we are indulging ourselves to playing some kind of game and all. So that's the reason
Yeah.
in our children and this time children
Yeah,
totally
and
different.
no matter you are a working woman or you are a homemaker, housewife, our household chores, it's our responsibility, only women's. We don't get a read of the, household chores. Even though you are working out for a job, it is your only duty. That is a woman's task only. Yeah, you don't get a read of that.
Yeah, so whatever you are going to do, that thing you have to do like a full enthusiasm. Yes, I am doing
Mm.
all. I am a homemaker. Then proudly you have to tell like that I am a homemaker. Some person will tell I'm not doing anything, just I am a homemaker. Then that time I realized that why that person is telling like that, just I am a homemaker. Homemaker is just like you are managing all kind of your home according to your
Yeah.
convenience. Not to tell like that, just I
Mm.
am.
Yes, yes, right, right. Yeah, nobody can imagine. Even we go on a holiday, if the housewives homemakers they would go on a holiday. Can't you imagine the situation of the house?
What actually
Yes,
in your house and not like a holiday, just you are going for like outside like 2 3 hours, then in between 2 hours full house I can say it's look like messy.
Macy, right, right, yeah.
So because of time foundation we could not our continue call, so let's wrap up this session. If I'll get the
Yeah,
chance in, of course I will
yes,
connect
yes.
with you again.
Okay. Thank you,
It's
ma'am,
nice.
for giving your precious time. Yeah,
So
I
yes.
hope we'll connect again.
Yeah, sure, sure. Why not? We are learner. Then every time we are finding to connect, learner like you. So really, it's I'm talking with you. I feel elated.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Okay, then. Bye, ma'am. Bye. Take care.
Same to you.